Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, we're going to take a look at render and ask the question, would I buy or should you buy render in the bear market? Not financial advice. This is installment 78 of 1001. As always, you can see a link to every video in the Would I Buy playlist in the description of this video. And if you like this content, smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section. Otherwise, let's go ahead and dive right on into this. Would I buy render in the bear market? This is a simple yes, but it's also one that I would say hold off for a little bit because render is a cryptocurrency that I will be trading in the short term, but not something that I'm looking to accumulate for long-term holding. And why is that? Well, that's because render, just like it's doing the same exact thing that a lot of other AI cryptocurrencies are doing right now. And I don't really consider render an AI unless I'm mistaken. I don't categorize it in the same way that I would categorize, a Fetch AI and Ocean Protocol. But maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. But render this chart, if you were to overlay this chart with the Ocean Protocol chart, which is a video that I just made yesterday, it looks exactly the same. And in fact, it is at the same resistance level as Ocean Protocol. This fib, this 236 fib from its all-time high, it is right there at that level of resistance. It could be the peak. This is a line in the sand. And if it breaks through, it could do very well short term. But the purpose of this series is not quite short term price action. I want to see another bottoming out, perhaps not at this bear market bottom level that we saw over the last several months, but something similar, a bottoming out of sorts before loading up again. And so there's that as far as the technical analysis is concerned. Yes, I do plan on buying this cryptocurrency throughout the bear market. No, I don't plan on buying it now. I'm just looking for short-term gains or hopefully not losses, but, with a long or a short right now. It's really important to understand what is render and what do their tokenomics look like. There's some things that it's fascinating to me. This is not a cryptocurrency that when I go live, I don't know if I've ever gotten a question about this cryptocurrency, and yet it is now a top 100 crypto, so it should be on everyone's radar. And this is a cryptocurrency that I would say, if I'm asking, will this project show me the future? Render does. And so let me read the basic summary, and then let me take a look at a few things here. Metaverse, I am seeing the word metaverse here. And it's just, this is unique. This is a cryptocurrency that I haven't seen in my Would I Buy series many similarities to up to this point at least. But the Render Network is a blockchain and crypto-enabled project that enables individuals to contribute unused GPU power to help projects render motion graphics and visual effects. And so I've seen unused storage for different cryptocurrencies. Up to this point, I do not believe I've seen this idea of using unused GPU power to help render motion graphics and visual effects. So the power is the big deal. This is something that I wouldn't have the first iota as to how do I even get started with this, and what would I be able to do with this aside from all right, you can enter the artist portal here, but it's really interesting. It's fascinating, by creating a peer-to-peer network upon which people and businesses can tap into underutilized computational power cheaply and efficiently. Render greatly simplifies the standard processes of rendering and streaming 3D environments and other visual effects. As a result, the project is an essential building block for next generation digital projects and services in the metaverse. So if you want to label this a metaverse crypto, it certainly is in that range. But like I said, it is unique. It did do the metaverse crypto pump. So that's probably the basket that you would put it in, aside from the fact that this is not proof of work. It is proof of render, and that there are some things that would separate it from the rest. And so some other things that you could look at, go to Gemini.com or Google render Gemini review, and you can see all sorts of things, all sorts of really good information here. you can see how to use Render. You create a job, upload a job, assign a job, and then a job is completed. And then there's different things like that, payment and all that stuff. But here's the, where I tend to specialize with this Would I Buy series. It's very important to understand the tokenomics. And so the total supply is capped at 536 million. And I was intrigued by this. So Render was first released via a public token sale in October of 2017, followed by a private sale from January 2018 to May 2018. 25% of RNDR tokens were sold to the public, 10% were allocated to the Render Reserve, and the remaining 65%, as of the writing of this article, are currently held in escrow to help modulate the network supply and demand flow. And so as of today, we are seeing a circulating supply of about 50% of the max supply. And so that release is happening and the supply is increasing. And I would say somewhat aggressively, or not somewhat, very aggressively over this last year at least. So March of 2022, we had a total circulating supply of 160 million tokens. That has almost doubled in 1 year to 300 million tokens. Now, it can't double again because the max supply is under 600 million, but you've got to keep this in mind as you're thinking about how much of the supply, how much of an increase in the supply, in the circulating supply is there going to be during that next euphoria phase, which is a reason that I would hit the pause button right now as far as general accumulation goes. Trading, absolutely. General accumulation, not so much. Now, I don't think we're going to see these prices again. What's the peak of this range here? 89, 90 cents, perhaps 90 cents. I would think that somewhere I'm going to be trading the levels and accumulating at different levels. If I see it go down to $1.32, which I would expect at some time, I'll accumulate some there. If I see it go down to 90 cents or so, I'll accumulate there. My guess, even though that is it is at present a very inflationary cryptocurrency, I think that we're not going down to these lows here of 40 cents or so. So that is my strategy for now. I do want to see lower prices for Render, but this is one by no means would I hesitate in entering into a long or a short position. I just want to see what happens at this fib right here, the 238. Do we break through? Do we back test it? On the back test, I would be looking to enter a new long, and we could see somewhere, maybe a 0.5, maybe a 618 retracement, which means that you could see phenomenal returns in the short term. But again, that is not the purpose of this series. This is ahead of the next bull market, which I would say we are still very much in a bear market in February of 2023 when I'm making this video. But anyway, let me know what you think about Render. That is all I have for today. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section of this video. And again, if you like this content, smash up the like button and subscribe to the channel. Would greatly appreciate that. But otherwise, I will see you in another video. Peace.